I am not a big fan of a lot of these black YouTubers who tend to go in hard, especially real hard on black women, because I feel like it's like rinse and repeat. But occasionally I have to give credit where credit's due. Occasionally one of them will say something that I'm like, they got a point. But hopefully I'm gonna expand on it a little bit. This morning when I was getting ready to go to the gym, I decided to listen to a video from O'Shea Duke Jackson. And he was talking about Keyshia Cole versus Jeannie Mai. Why Keyshia Cole has failed to, at least long term, secure the big bag, even though she has everything that you would think that it would need to secure that. I mean, she got looks, light-skinned, nice body, can sing. I mean, she has everything you think would be to be a quote-unquote champion. Yet, a woman like Jeannie Mai, who, quite honestly, as far as Asian women, she's not even the best looking as far as even her own people. I mean, personally, I think Ming Na is a lot better looking, or Gail Kim from Wrestling World is a lot better looking than Jeannie Mai. But Jeannie Mai just has those little qualities. You know, she's not ugly. I mean, I wouldn't say she's got a banging body, but it ain't poor. But she just had those little things over a Keyshia Cole that got her to the pay window, shall we say. And here's another thing. I don't want to turn it into a black man, black woman issue. Because here's the thing. A lot of these dudes that marry non-black women originally wanted a black wife. And, you know, I don't want to hear the excuses about, oh, they couldn't handle a queen. They couldn't handle the strong black. Stop it. Just stop it, okay? Yeah, let's lay off that BS. Let's lay off that BS, okay? Okay, about being strong. It's just, it was like with me. Take my example. The woman I'm with now, or currently with, she just happens to be black. But at the point that me and her got together, I was willing to look elsewhere. And if she would have been the same kind of woman, even if she would have been Asian, she would have been white. As long as we respected each other and stuff, I would have went for it. Why go where you're not wanted? Heck, if the black women don't want me, I would say that to a black woman. If the black men ain't checking for you, go somewhere else. Go where you're wanted is one of the things I hope you get out of this. I mean, forget all this loyalty to the group or loyalty to the race. That was cool in the 1900s through 1960s because it was a survival component to it. Nowadays, nah, go where you're wanted is all I've got to say. And plus, Jeannie Mai had the little qualities. And plus, let's be honest, Keyshia Cole has a lot of issues. Particularly her mouth and attitude. And let's be honest, no man of any color or any nationality wants to come home to a mouthy, drama-filled female. I'm sorry. No man does. So, no. That's another reason Keyshia Cole keeps getting the run around and everything. Even though on the surface, she looked like she should stomp all over Jeannie Mai. Easily. Give you another example. Here you have on the left, of course, Jennifer Lopez. But on the right, you may not be as familiar with this one. You might have heard of her. Her name's Catherine Hoover, but she's also known more popularly as Kit Hoover. And she's currently the host of Access Hollywood. And you might remember her from back in the day on The Real World in the mid to late 90s, on the Road Rules version of that. And let me say this, she's probably most famous for On a Dare, basically getting into a hot tub butt naked. But Kit Hoover, I mean, obviously, if you saw these two side by side, Jennifer Lopez, physically and aesthetically, is far superior to Kit Hoover. She's the one you would think would be so-called the champion contender. Yet, Kit Hoover, who's been with her husband since 1999, Jennifer Lopez, we know her history. I don't need to rehash that. But Kit Hoover has managed to maintain her relationships, I should say, whereas Jennifer Lopez has failed to retain hers past a few years. And this is one of those cases of, yeah, Jennifer Lopez looks better aesthetically. She's definitely the one you would want to be on your arm when you go into events and stuff. But as far as everyday living in and out and stuff, Kit would probably be your better hand. Plus, let's be honest, she's not that bad looking, even though even among her own, there's definitely way better looking white women out there. But she's a solid hand, and she's one of those that just has those little intangibles to, shall we say, win the title. Whereas Jennifer Lopez, you would think would be the champion, actually has failed, at least as far as relationships go. And plus, without going TMI, I gotta be honest, some of the best, shall we say, bedroom action I've ever had actually came from the average looking women. Yeah, not from the superstar women. Just saying. Not to mention, Kit just seems to have that vibe, that energy, that you would probably choose her if you're going to look for long term over somebody who just looks good right there that you probably just want to take this back and sex down a few times. But beyond that, there's probably not much else. But to wrap this up, that just goes to show two lessons that I hope permeates through this little talk. Go where you are wanted. I mean, loyalty to your own be damned. Go where you're wanted. And also, don't necessarily put everything on looks. Now, don't get me wrong. How a person carries themselves and appearance-wise is important. I'm not going to say it's not. But at the end of the day, I would rather have the average-looking chick who is going to be there and is going to be dependable to the champion-looking chick, shall we say, who's going to be all kinds of problems. And like I said, race be damned. Go where you're wanted. If the black women don't want you, but the Asian women, for example, do, go there. I'm out.